Uncharted 3 is one of those games that has huge expectations and meets them. Meets them, people, doesn't raise the bar any higher. But you can't blame Naughty Dog for that. They've already raised the bar significantly with Uncharted 2. What we're left with is a beautiful cinematic masterpiece with great storytelling.
I was right. I went to Arabia.
Wonderful voice acting.
You're a pirate.
Humorous dialogue.
You're not proposing, are you, son?
Mind-blowing visuals. And just plain out heart-racing scenarios. Those wonderful listings are only hampered by the infamous feeling of "we've seen it done before" and a few minor technical issues. Let's first start with the story. This time around, Drake is looking to settle an old score and find the Atlantis of the Sands, which is said to be destroyed by God for its arrogance. Drake and Sully, along with familiar and new faces, retrace the steps of Sir Francis Drake to Arabia. Of course, there are bad guys such as Marlowe, Talbot,
Hunt them down.
and generic henchmen that attempt to beat you to the punch or plain out kill you.
That must be it.
This is where the "we've seen it done before" issue comes into play. Most of each level has you appear at a place to look for something, encounter enemies, beat the enemies, and outwit satirical Marlowe and mysterious Talbot.
He's gone. How in the world?
But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's fun climbing around, chasing people, witnessing jaw-dropping moments, and just causing mayhem. Although the graphics and dialogue is expertly done, it's negatively affected by video and audio skips and technical issues such as rolling into wrong places, jumping weirdly, doing the right thing but the game makes you do it wrong. But again, it's only minor, and that's it for the cons on the story side of things. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with Uncharted 3 single player. In fact, I finished it in one sitting like a certain Graveyard Boots in a KB video. The final level may be disappointing in the fact that there is no real boss fight, but the ending is still enjoyable. Now on to the multiplayer. Oh, the multiplayer. Let me first say that the online to Uncharted 3 is fun. I have Battlefield 3 and Uncharted 3 right now, but I've played the latter more. That's not to say Battlefield 3 isn't fun, it actually is quite fun. But Uncharted 3's multiplayer just seems more accessible and things are more easily distinguished. Like the dozens of game modes and maps. Those alone will keep me around long after a year has passed since Uncharted 3's come out. The customization options on both emblems and guns is basic but entertaining to say the least. I won't focus on them as much as actual gameplay though. Like in Black Ops, people cared more about what they looked like instead of how they played. All in all, the multiplayer suffers from issues that any other game suffers from. Lag, ping, bullet damage ratio, party dropping, not getting into a game, etc. But it only feels like a small thorn in your side when it happens. The only other problem I can say with certainty is the blind firing. Yes, here we go. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, the multiplayer director emphasizes it, and yes, it's in the game. And this is where I disagree with broken gamers. We have to get used to it rather than complain. Only then can we find a proper way to beat it and, get over the noob tactic. I know I have, and trust me, people are pissed that their noob tactics don't work on me. In essence, Uncharted 3 is a must-buy, and whoever hates it is looking for something to hate. Once the single player is put down, which is hard to do, the multiplayer is right there to eat up even more of your time. That's not even mentioning co-op. Uncharted 3 is not the perfect game, but it comes dangerously close. It is, however, the best graphical game to hit consoles yet. It definitely gives the computer a run for its money. To conclude, buy this game.